In this video, you will see how easily you can find recipes that fit your needs and set up weekly meal templates in PLANit Meals. So to start with, you have 4 weekly meal plan templates that you can set up in whatever way best suits your needs using the filters on the left-hand side. For each plan, you can give it your own name, something memorable and clear to help you when selecting a plan for the week. You can also give a longer description if you wish, but this is really just for your own benefit. You can select up to 2 options for breakfast, lunch, desserts, and snacks, and 7 options for dinner. If you have any days of the week when you regularly do not eat at home, you can set that day as a no selection dinner option to avoid ending up with too many meals for the week. Here are a few examples of ways you can set up your plans. In this first example, the 4 plans all focus on a different objective. So there is my I Hate Doing Dishes week. This uses a lot of one-pot meals and either low or no prep recipes. This is great for busy weeks when I just don't have time to cook elaborate meals. My kid-friendly week. These are all meals that are tagged as being kid-friendly. Some, like the pumpkin chicken nuggets and hidden veggie sausage rolls, are perfect for getting some sneaky veggies into kids who don't otherwise like them. My Health Kick week. This uses a range of healthier meal options, some being high protein, others being low calorie or low carb. This is perfect for those weeks where I'm wanting to focus more on my health and nutrition. And finally, I have the My Faves plan, which is just a bunch of recipes that I have marked as a love it recipe, and you can also add your own favorites in the same way. There is a video on personalizing my recipe filters for more help in how to do this. I personally don't actually use this setup in my own meal planning, as the main reason I wanted to build this sheet was so that I could have a core set of meals that would work for my family each week without having to think about it. So here is what my 4 plans look like. I just call them Plan 1, 2, 3, and 4. Each week has at least 2 easy, low-prep dinners, and I try to steer clear from having too many high-calorie dishes in the same week. We go to my husband's parents for dinner on Fridays and save Saturdays as our takeaway night, so I set those each week as a no-selection option. My breakfasts and snacks actually stay consistent because this isn't a part of my diet that I need huge variety with, and I only actually have a recipe dessert in one of the plans. The others all use what I have called a grab-and-go dessert option. This would be things like yogurts, ice cream, sweet treats that don't actually require you to do any preparation. Because I know that all 4 of these plans actually work for me on a regular basis, I can rotate through these 4 plans without having to make any changes and still have the variety that I want from my meals. One other feature I should mention is the ingredient search feature. Here you can search for any of the ingredients used within the sheet and find recipes that use that ingredient. Whilst I try to not make too many changes to my set meal plans, I do use this feature a bit to swap out recipes from week to week when I have ingredients in my fridge that I want to use up. So for example, this week I will be selecting Plan 3, and I know I have some zucchini in my fridge that will otherwise go off if it's not used soon. So I'll type in zucchini and check out the recipes that use that. If none of my recipes already selected in Plan 3 use zucchini, then I will do a quick swap out so that I know this ingredient will get used this week and won't go off. In terms of using this feature yourself, it hopefully is pretty straightforward. Ticking any of the filters will apply the filter so that not only do the recipes appear in the list below so you can visualize your options, but also these filters will apply to the drop-down menu where you actually select the meals too. If you're not happy with the selection available in the drop-down, you can play around with the filters a bit to find recipes you would prefer. You will also see that on the right side, there is a macronutrient table. Disclaimer that this is just a guide only, and if you are following a particularly strict macro diet, then this may not be as precise as you need. But this is definitely a helpful tool when trying to plan out your meals and trying to be health conscious at the same time. If you're not fussed by macros, you can simply hit the plus or minus button in the top menu bar to toggle the hide or show feature of this table. And that is pretty much it. Hopefully, this video helps you with your meal planning.